To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Authenticity is not just about being true to yourself, but about embracing your uniqueness with courage and grace. It's about shedding the layers of expectations, fear, and doubt to reveal the brilliance within you. Remember, the world doesn't need another version of someone else. It needs the real, unfiltered you. Living authentically means daring to be vulnerable, allowing your true self to be seen. It's about embracing the imperfections and uncertainties that come with being human. When you choose authenticity, you choose to live a life guided by your deepest values, rather than the approval of others. In doing so, you not only find your own path, but also inspire others to do the same. Authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we are. When we let go of the expectations placed upon us by society, family, or even ourselves, we create space for our true essence to shine. It's in this space of self-acceptance and courage that we find the freedom to live a life that is deeply fulfilling and uniquely our own. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. To live authentically means to walk the path of your soul, rather than the path others have laid out for you. It's about listening to the whispers of your heart and trusting that you are worthy of living a life that feels true to you. In this journey, you will discover that the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. Living authentically is not about being perfect. It's about being real. It's about being honest with yourself about what you want, what you need, and who you are. It's about having the courage to be vulnerable, to make mistakes, and to grow from them. When you live authentically, you give yourself permission to be the truest version of yourself, and in doing so, you give others permission to do the same. Don't trade your authenticity for approval. Living authentically requires you to stay true to your values, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. It's about honoring your truth, no matter how different it may be from the norm. The world will try to mold you into what it wants you to be, but true freedom lies in embracing who you really are and living that truth every day. The most courageous act is still to think for yourself, aloud. Living authentically means listening to your inner voice and having the courage to follow it, even when the world is telling you to conform. It's about making choices that align with your values, even if they're not the easiest or most popular ones. In a world where so many people are trying to fit in, dare to be different, dare to be you. To live a life that is authentically your own, you must be willing to take risks, to step into the unknown, and to trust that you have everything you need within you. Authenticity is not about playing it safe. It's about following your heart and trusting that it will lead you to where you're meant to be. When you live from this place of truth, you not only find your own path, but you also light the way for others. Authenticity is the courage to be yourself in a world that tells you to be someone else. It's about recognizing that you are enough just as you are and that your worth is not determined by external validation. Living authentically means showing up as your true self in every situation, knowing that you are worthy of love and belonging simply because you exist. When you live authentically, you radiate a unique energy that is felt by others. Your authenticity inspires those around you to embrace their own truth, and in doing so, you create a ripple effect of positive change. By being true to yourself, you not only transform your own life, but you also empower others to do the same. This is the true power of living authentically. Living authentically is about more than just being honest with yourself. It's about aligning your actions with your values. It's about making decisions that reflect who you truly are, rather than who others expect you to be. When you live authentically, you create a life that is not only fulfilling but also meaningful, because it is a true reflection of your inner self. To live authentically is to embrace the full spectrum of who you are, the light and the dark, the strengths and the weaknesses. It's about accepting yourself fully and choosing to show up in the world as the whole, imperfect, beautiful being that you are. When you live this way, you inspire others to do the same, and together, you create a world where authenticity is celebrated rather than hidden. Your authenticity is your superpower. When you live authentically, you tap into a source of strength and wisdom that is uniquely your own. It's about trusting that who you are is enough and that your voice, your story, and your perspective matter. The more you embrace your authenticity, the more you inspire others to do the same, and the more you contribute to creating a world where everyone is free to be themselves.